Hello and welcome, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between. This is MC Lumberjack, and I will be commentating today for you the most exciting, most enervating, most titillating part of the Simulation Soccer League, and that is the Academy. You might not see the best football, but you will see the most entertaining football. That's what I've always thought. And we will start it off with Sydney City versus Atletico Medellin. Sydney lost the first game, and Atletico had a draw in the first game. Sydney City, of course, coached by Cam Goldengun. That's all I'm going to say about that. Sydney is going to be hoping for a great match here, a real bounce back from the first match because they were struggling initially. As we kick off this game from Sydney, and Sydney already with some attacking movement here. With Duik, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, is able to collect that ball for Atletico Medellin. Walker now. Ooh, nice save from Neuer legend. Now Ruma to Roop. D-Floor with a deep pass to Maple legend. Maple with a shot and gets blocked. Nice decisive pass there. Does not end up with an opportunity or a goal at least. Banjo to Ship. Gordon legend. I will say, I think I incorrectly assumed that, the yellow one was Sydney City. But they are actually the purple ones. Which makes sense, of course, as we now have Banjo. Very tall man. Gets it to Walker. Deep ball to Kaido legend. Chance for a cross here. Gets it to Ship. Ship goes for the header. Ooh, just heads it over. Nice attacking move there from Sydney. That's what you want to see. And Sydney seems to be coming into this match here. Ship once again with the ball. Gets it to Kwakariru. Ship, shot. Oh, Neuer has the stretch for that. Ship has been the real danger so far in this match. Let's see if they can also provide a corner here. Gets it to Mertz legend, but unable to head it down. Just quite enough there. So we now once again have Atletico on the offensive here. Gordon is able to recollect it. Gets it to Nunez, to Toastman. Toastman from a distance, but does not challenge the Sydney goalkeeper there. As we have a little lull in the action here. Very even game so far, back and forth. It's going to be interesting to see who can capitalize on these chances first. And we now have Sai passing it to Ship once again. Ship seeming to be the danger area, but they lose the ball. Regain it though. Goes it forward to themselves and a shot. Ooh. Could have perhaps laid that ball off there. There were people in some space. Might end up regretting that decision there. But nonetheless, Sydney is once again building up from the back. Once again through Ship. It seems like every single attack starts there. Mertz tries to get it to the other side. Maybe involve the other side of the team as well. Kaido legend to P. Back to Kaido. Le Diver gets it to Say. Some very careful play here from Sydney. Just going back and forth a little bit. Suddenly there's some space. Say is able to get the ball. He is through on goal. There's a chance for a shot here, and there's a goal as Say scores his first goal of the season. Beautiful run through the middle. Medellin was just not able to catch up to him anymore. Look at this. He makes this run, gets the ball from Walker, and just has a free run on goal, and Neuer is not able to do anything about that. And that is Sydney City 1, Atletico Medellin 0. Sydney has been the more strong team throughout the second half of this first half. Let's see if they can capitalize on this. Kaido with another goal. Suddenly the floodgates are open, and Sydney City is 2-0 up already against Atletico Medellin. The team from the Golden Coast, coached by Cam Golden Gun, is finally firing on all cylinders. It only took them about 3.5 seasons, but they are performing right now. 2-0 in the first half, done very well here. And I think if they can keep it like this, they're going to go into that next half very comfortably and very happy. Unless Atletico has something to say about it. Cross comes in with a nice save from Duke. Important save there right before halftime. And that is indeed the halftime. XG-wise, it is still pretty close. Atletico 0.8, 0 goals. Some nice saves from Duke there. But Sydney in control of this match now, and it is all about not throwing away this lead now. I think they are in a very good spot to just play this game out, but they need to make sure not to make any massive mistakes. So the second half kicks off, and Sydney starts with the ball and loses it there to Medellin. P with a free kick here for Sydney. Shoots it. Oh, and it's in the side netting. That would have been a wonder goal. Beautifully taking that free kick. Very impressive. And Sydney is not showing any signs of letting up here. They are still playing with intensity. They're still playing like they want to get just another goal here. As Kaido Legend moves down the wing, crosses it into Walker. Walker heads it. And Neuer doesn't have to struggle too much to get that out of the goal. We have now Goldship with the corner. Crossing it in. Doesn't quite reach his man. But Kaido now to Kakuridu. Ooh, it gets blocked. What a nice shot. England doesn't get the ball in front of the goal. Now into the 60th minute. If Atletico wants to do anything, they are going to have to do it fast. But Sydney appears to be in full and total control of this match. P once again gets the ball. Quacquerido. P has also been a pivotal player so far for Sydney City. He is really the rock in the back that is building up most of the attacks. England with a beautiful pass to Say. Say shoots, and oh, that's a great save from Neuer. What a run from Say there. He has been impressive too. The scouts are probably going to be looking out for him. As Kaido now has the ball here, shoots it, but it gets blocked by Postman. Sydney really piling up the pressure right now. This third goal looks like it is going to happen. Unless Atletico suddenly pulls out all the stops, but now Atletico with a corner. Anything can still happen. 12 minutes left. If a goal comes here, they are going to be worrying. Ramirez now to the floor. Shoots, and a great save from Duke. Really some important moments, the goalkeeper. Even though Sydney has been in control most of the time, there's been some definite chances that a lesser goalkeeper would not have saved. As we now get Isagai to the floor, who shoots. And once again, the safe hands of Duke. As we move into the final 5 minutes of this game, it appears that Sydney is going to walk away with the full 3 points here. Completely deserved. As we might have our final highlight here. Mertz gets the ball. Gets it to Bagno. Chip loses it. Rupp gets it deep, but P is there to intercept. Is there one more chance here for Sydney? Ship gets the ball. And that is it. No more chances. 2-0 is how it stays. And Sydney get their first win of the season. Kaido gets the player of the match award, but really, I think Say should be up there as well, who played very well. And a shout out to Eric Duke, who had some very, very important saves. But all in all, Sydney really had control of this match. Especially the second half, there wasn't a time where Sydney fans or the Sydney coach should have been worried of losing or even drawing the game. It is important, however, to be getting that first win on the board early, especially if you started the season with a loss. I think Sydney is going to be extremely happy with the result of this. And with the first match having been played, I think the second match will be Adowa Accra versus Stockholm. But I'm going to need to talk to production for a second to make sure that is correct. Let's see. That is indeed correct. IFK versus Accra. This is going to be an interesting one. Stockholm won the first match, I think, against Sydney even. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it's Istanbul. My bad. Istanbul versus Adowa Accra, not Stockholm. Actually, do not remember exactly what Istanbul did last night. Adowa Accra rocking a new formation. They changed some stuff up. Istanbul also drew last time. Okay. So both the teams on 1 point. Really looking to put their stamp on this match. Get their first dub. And we'll see who is able to better achieve that goal. So we have Maxwell gets it to Kamavinga. Pervs down the sideline. Gets it to Kazak. Back to Pervs. Some nice passing play here from Accra. Gets it to Nkufo. Chavez is able to get down the sideline. Crosses it in and Nkufo! Massive chance for Nkufo. But he just gets it wide of the post. First 3 minutes already a massive chance here for Adowa Accra. Istanbul still needs to apparently wake up a little bit. So we now have Boudreau. Gets it to Van Wolf. Esquire limited. Tries to get it down the wing. Loses the ball there. Ooh. Ends up working out. Not working out for Istanbul as Kazak now has the ball. He has some space here and Nkufo is in the middle. Cross possible. Gets the ball back. Hughes now a chance for a shot. He shoots and Roberts with a beautiful save. That was a tricky shot there. But the goalkeeper made it look very easy. Now only the 6th minute. Adowa turning up the pressure here. Kind of suffocating so far from Istanbul as Chavez gets down the wing. Gets it to Ofuso. Kamavinga with a shot. Oh, and another great save from Roberts. Accra is pummeling the goal right now. Istanbul needs to find some breathing space here, as they are not going to find it. Because a corner from Chavez here. Crosses it in. Does not find the man, but Ofuso, chance for a shot, gets blocked. And that is another corner. Adowa Accra has had a vice grip on this game so far. Let's see if they can actually convert anything. Chavez now gets it to Ofuso once again. Who the legend and Roberts with another save. Third corner in a row now. Robert's already been instrumental from Istanbul. And now Chavez. And Robert finally collects easily. Istanbul really needs to find some calm and quiet here, but they are unable to. As Purves once again gets a cross in. Doesn't reach his man. Chavez has the ball. Shoots from distance. Oh, Moore almost with the goal of the season in the second match. Incredible shot. Just goes over. If I was an Istanbul fan, I would be very worried, although they have finally a chance here. Bergman, who in Flowers now also has to make himself big. This game is promising to be a very exciting affair. Way more exciting than perhaps the last game these teams played. Accra with a 0-0, I think, and Istanbul with a 1-1. The XG is indeed telling a story here. Adoa so far been impressive attacking-wise, but have not been able to find it back in the net. And in the end, what is football if it isn't scoring goals? You can have all the XG in the world, but if you don't have a 1 or more next to your name, does any of it matter? Now Kazak to Nkufo. Nkufo with some space. Goes for the pace. Shoots. That's blocked by Julissen. But another corner. I don't know. A lot of corners been had by Adoa. Crosses it in. It's not reach the intended target. Little panicked maneuver here from Istanbul. Means Adoa is able to easily recover the ball. The pressure is being put here by Istanbul. Purves now. Chance for a cross. Gets it to Hughes, and Hughes scores. Che Hughes with a beautiful pass from Purves. Just slots it in the bottom right corner. And Adoa Accra gets their first goal. 1-0. Nice run here down the right hand side. Gets it perfectly to Hughes, and that's not savable for Roberts. Beautifully played attack there. Enough Klink. Oh, and Kufu gets the ball. Oh, and he misses. Oh, what was that? He suddenly gets the ball and he panics. Unable to finish the shot. Ooh, what a pass. Doesn't reach the man though. This passing around the back has been a dangerous move from Istanbul, but they seem to get out of it here fine. But there is so much panic in the play for Istanbul. It's causing them a lot of mistakes, and suddenly uses one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He shoots, and it gets blocked. It's a corner, another corner. Adoa Accra has had so many chances. Istanbul should count themselves lucky being only 1-0 down. And with that, we go into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Adoa at 2.11 XG. It's been a barrage here. Kamavinga shoots from distance. Oh, that looked to be closer than it actually was. That would have been an incredible goal too. As we move into the halftime. I think, surprisingly, I think maybe Adoa Accra is going to be a little disappointed. Because realistically, they should have scored more than they have so far. And who knows, maybe Istanbul finds their footing in the second half and then it would have been very nice for Adoa to have a little bit of a buffer, because right now 1 goal and it's all equal. So it's going to be exciting to see if Adoa Accra is able to continue this barrage and extend their league, or if Istanbul is able to come back in the second half and really find their footing in this match. As the second half kicks off, Ronaldo has the ball for Istanbul, gets to Bergman, who crosses it to Van Wolf, almost reaches his man. It was a nice cross. We have some life there from Istanbul, but once again another corner for Adoa. Let's see what they can do with this one. Kazak gets the ball. Chance for a shot here. Ooh, and it has to be saved by Roberts. Roberts, who has played an incredible game so far. Made some amazing saves, some real important ones, as Chavez crosses it in once again, but it leads to nothing. We have a little quiet time here. These short balls from Istanbul always stress me out. It seems to be going right this time, though. Boudreau, actually. Ronaldo now. And we have Perbs. Takes it all the way to the sideline. Doesn't get it to the middle. But he gets it back. What a nice... Oh, Alfusu was with a nice run there, but Perbs didn't see it. But there's some nice tiki-taka play here. Kamavinga legend. It's blocked by the post. And Hughes with another goal. Che Hughes gets past two and just insta-shoots that. Beautifully done. Hughes with the second one of the game. Really putting his stamp on this game. Let's see this again. Kamavinga legend. We lose the ball there for a second. Hughes from the penalty spot finishes that. And once again, really hard for Roberts to respond that quick, as Adoa Accra gets the 2-0 beautifully. Ooh, and nice open heading opportunity for Kamavinga, but Roberts has another good save. Important save. As we go into the 70th minute, is Adoa still going to try for more goals here, or have they seen enough and will they just play the last bit of this game out? We see Hude now. Chavez running in with a little injury, as you can see. Let's see if he can stay in the game. And hopefully he'll be tip-top shape for next match, as we now have Kazak going down the wing. Some nice dribbling here. Chance for a cross once again. Gets it to Nkufo, and Roberts with a great save again. Nice shot from Nkufo. But unable to get it in the back of the net. Nkufo, the striker, still unable to get their first goals. Kazak now gets it back to Hughes, and Hughes is offside. Like I've been saying, a lot has been said about Nkufo. A lot of expectations, but so far he has just not been able to put a stamp on the match. That must be a little difficult for a young player like that, as we go into the final seconds of this game. Istanbul still has a corner here, but realistically, even if they score it, no chance for a draw. And what a beautiful save from Flowers in the dying minutes of the game. Flowers makes an amazing save. And with that, we have Adoa Accra getting this win, winning 2-0 against Istanbul FK. Very well played, very deserved player of the match performance from Che Hughes. Absolutely amazing stuff there. And I think Adoa is going to be very happy with that result. Istanbul less so, I would assume. Evan Purves also with an 8.0 rating has 1 assist, 3 dribbles, some key passes. They were very present on that fullback position. Now let's move on with Jakarta versus Victoria Falls Eagles. There we go. PS Jakarta versus Victoria Falls Eagles. Currently, the standings have Doha in first, but there is some teams who haven't played yet. So let's see what they can do here. We have Tang, Jakarta with a very basic, not super basic actually. The positions are pretty unorthodox. With a 4-2-3-1. We have Mormor crosses it in. Actually, very well crossed here. Gets it to Tang. Tang has a chance for a shot here. Gets it to Muller. I think Tang could have gone for it himself there. And Visser has a nice tackle there. Oh! Referee? Oh, there's a VAR check. I didn't even know they had VAR in the academy. That did look like a pretty dirty tackle. Ooh, that's gonna be tough there if this ends up being a penalty. Let's see what the referee is saying. Oh, and it's a penalty. That is dramatic. So early on in the game for PS Jakarta, as we have Versetti taking the penalty. Takes it, and he scores. And that is 1-0 for Victoria Falls Eagles. Very well taken. Very well taken penalty. Let's see if Jakarta is able to bounce back from this early issue. Espina now. Oh no, not again. Oh no, not again. Oh no. This would be unbelievable. 2 penalties within 5 minutes. This could not be happening for PS Jakarta. Let's just see. Is he gonna give it again? I don't think I would if I was the referee, but you know, the rules are the rules. No penalty. Okay. PS Jakarta is saved for the time being because that would have been disastrous. Chicken to Visser. Gin tonic. Kamuto. Ooh. Yupankui had to get to that. And now a corner for Jakarta. Crosses it. Does not. Reaches the man, but they are unable to head it down enough. More chance for a cross here. A corner even. And that is easily collected by the Heretic. Who gets the ball out once again. The long ball not working. McAllister now. Okay, that's it once again. Right into the hands of the Heretic. Legend now. Oof. That was suddenly out of nowhere. The ball just kind of fell in front of his feet and he was through on goal, but he was not able to do anything with it. Victoria Falls need to keep the focus here. They want to get a dub. Kusara with a great interception. He's not able to keep the ball in. So we now have Tessenvits. Jakarta definitely getting into this game. Ooh, tackle from Blanco, but the referee doesn't call it. But now once again Jakarta gets the ball back. Some sloppy passes here from Victoria Falls. They are a little discombobulated, a little bamboozled. So we now have Legend once again. Dribbling down the sidelines with a nice interception from Muller. Goalkeeper deciding to play along. Legend. Gin Tonic. Ooh, Tessenvits. Chance for a shot here and it gets deflected by Legend. It gets deflected and it goes in. And that is the 1-1. Everyone could feel it. The momentum was shifting. Jakarta was becoming stronger and this goal was in the air as Tessenvits shoots it against Jore, Legend. And it goes into the goal. It will count for Tessenvits. But that is the 1-1 and that is what Victoria Falls did not want to have happened. Kusora now to Tang. More. To Muller. Muller shoots. Ooh, it's a nice shot, but it just goes over. Victoria needs some urgency here, even though they have still a lot of time left. They would want to regain that lead before halftime. Pina with a nice run. Does not have the pace to stay ahead and gives the ball away to Gin Tonic. Now a chance for a canter. Gin Tonic does have the pace to stay ahead. Gets it to Legend. Legend has a dribble and he shoots and ooh, it goes wide. Jakarta showing some great football here. Some real efficient football. So we get Vercetti. Once again, Victoria Falls delivers the ball and Legend, he is unstoppable right now. Passes the ball all the way to Van der Sloot. Tessenvits has some space. Chance for a cross here. Gets it. Not. Yupankwi. Excellent interception there. Some real high IQ goalkeeping to come in between that cross. But once again, Victoria Falls is just unable to keep the ball here. Tessenvits once again crosses it. And Chicken Legend, Furious Chicken, comes from all the way downtown and heads it in. Yupanqui not able to save it here. And right before halftime, Jakarta makes it 2-1. Victoria Falls has been falling apart ever since that second penalty did not get awarded. Beautiful header there, beautiful cross. Jakarta looking good right now. And this is going to be a disappointing first half for this Victoria Falls team. Unless more. Ooh, more. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot, but Heretic with a save to keep Jakarta ahead before halftime. Cross in, and Heretic is able to collect 3 more minutes for this match, for this half. Let's see if anything happens. Appears not. That is the halftime. 2 for Jakarta and 1 for Victoria Falls. They are going to be sorely disappointed. I see a little injury for Victoria Falls too. That is not good. Not good for them at all. Yeah, even though Victoria Falls has had more XG, although that is because of their penalty as well. So don't take that too serious. Jakarta has just been more ruthless, more clinical with the finishing. And Victoria Falls needs to take a note at their book if they want to get a victory or even a draw in this game, which is the bare minimum that they would expect. McAllister now with a free kick. Hits the wall and goes out for a corner. As Blanco lines up to take the corner, gets it in the middle. He gets headed out. Recollected by McAllister. Gets it to Tang. And the attack leads to nothing. Tessenwitz crosses it. Oh, and it's a nice header, but Yupankui has a great save there. That's a massive save. If this game became 3-1, I don't see how Victoria Falls would have fought back. But for now, it remains 2-1. Corner gets taken. Van der Slot gets the ball. Back to Tessenwitz. To Van der Slot. And Chicken with a shot, but it goes over. Pena now. We're almost into the 60th minute. Tang gets it to Blanco. Yarrow. Pena. To McAllister. To Muller. To Blanco. Crossed in. To Tang. And that is over. Oh, there was some nice movement there. There just wasn't that decisive shooting opportunity. I think one of those players really could have just taken the shot, but they kept passing it, looking for the perfect time. Now large box shoots from a distance. There was some power on that shot. But Yupakai is able to save it as we now have a corner kick for Victoria Falls. Blanco gets it in the middle well. Yarrow goes for it himself and he hits the crossbar. Oh, what a shot. And it ends up being offside for Kusora, but that could have been it. What a hero play that would have been. Now Vercetti. Nice dribbling there. Gets past his man. Muller still kind of carrying injury. Not that fast, but Blanco. A lot of space here. Crosses into Kusora. Doesn't get there. Pena. Another chance. Penalty. Oh, and the ref doesn't see it. I think we need a VAR check from that, but the referee does not agree. And there's a corner for Victoria Falls. Blanco whips it in. Doesn't reach his man, but Kusora is able to not get the ball, but another corner is. Victoria Falls is piling under pressure now. As more takes the corner. Does not reach the intended goal. We go into the 75th minute. Is Jakarta just gonna walk away with this win here? It is starting to look like it. Unless Victoria Falls pulls something special out of the bag. It's not for a lack of trying. They have really been putting under pressure, but just not able to find that final pass, that final decision that gets them ahead. They do regain the ball here again. Don't pass it back, guys. Pass it to the front. You don't have that much time. Gets it to Blanco. Nice pass there. Blanco just doesn't have the speed to go past the man there. Once again back. You hear the whistling from the fans. They know what needs to happen. But seemingly Victoria Falls doesn't, although they do have the ball back. Blanco once again is free. Once again doesn't have the pace. But Kusora is able to finish that ball. But no, the referee is checking for offside. I don't think it's offside. Drama. The goal has been disallowed. It is dramatic. In the final 10 minutes, a beautiful pass. Oh, Kusoro was a little bit offside. Oh, such a beautiful pass, such a beautiful finish, but it all doesn't matter because they were offside. And now Jakarta with a corner, 5 minutes left. This is starting to look like absolute issue for Victoria Falls, because there's only a couple minutes left. 1 minute of extra time. There's a corner still. Corner leads to nothing. They have 1 extra minute. Can Victoria Falls rescue a point here? Or is this going to be a 0-point game for them? Chicken moves on the wing. Gets it to Kamatu. Oh, and Jakarta is playing this perfectly. They're not letting Victoria Falls touch the ball here. They are just making sure they win this game. Gets it deep to Van der Slot. There's still a chance here for Jakarta. Oh, and that's a goal kick. And that is most likely going to be the end of this game. It is indeed. PS Jakarta 2, Victoria Falls Eagles 1. This was a nail-biter, especially after that early goal and then that second penalty call. I thought it was over, completely over for Jakarta, but credit to them. They really fought back into this game and then did not allow Victoria Falls to get that equalizing goal. Beautifully done. Tessenvich with a goal and an assist, 8.0 rating. Very well played. Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive indeed from this Jakarta team. And with that, we will already be moving into the final match, which, of course, is Stockholm versus Port Royal. I don't remember exactly what Port Royal did. However, I know Stockholm had an incredible first match. 4-2 win with some impressive performances from their players. So they are definitely one to watch this season. In this academy season. Once again, Port Royal, I need to go check real quick what that result was once again. Let's at least see. Yeah, as you can see, win. You got Huntelroy. And Port Royal also won their last game. Okay, so this is a big match then. Whoever wins this will indeed be first, unless they draw, of course. Then there will be like a shared first place. But if any of these two teams win, they will shoot up to the number 1 spot in the league, being the only team to win their first 2 games. So there is a lot on the line here. Can the boys in the blue and white do it, or will Port Royal come out victorious here? Stockholm, interestingly, only academy team that has a player manager. Win, the left winger, is indeed both a player on the team and the manager. So let's see if that works out for him. Is he able to have a positive effect both on the pitch and off the pitch? Only time will tell. The first game definitely seemed to be the case. As now GD Legend. Suddenly there's some nice passing movement there, and it was all alone in front of the goal. You would expect if Van Huntelroy was in that position, he would have finished that. Had a very impressive debut, Van Huntelroy. And we're going to expect some great things from him. We now have Port Royal. Tenderloin to Eriksson. Ooh, McGlynn. Chance here. Gets it to Dahl. Ooh, and it's offside. That was a great opportunity, though. And you can already tell these two teams are going to be neck and neck. This is going to be an exciting game. Soderberg to Azola. Lind back to Soderberg. Some nice passing play here. Dat Bastard all the way free here. Gets a cross in. Huntelroy with the header. Ooh, and it's just over. Beautifully played. XG is going up simultaneously. Corner now from Stockholm. Almost reaches Van Huntelrooy. Azola, shot, deflected, another corner. Top bastard. Moves down the wing. Gets it. Back. Azola to Pau. Pau shoots. Oh, Sterling saves that with his feet. A little worrying there. Only 23 minutes passed. It's already been a chance festival here. Oh! And I don't know what happens there, but it ends up with the ball in the back of the net. I think it's Lind who ends up getting it in. You have to see this in slow motion. Peterson takes the corner. Crepon heads it. And then just almost goes into the goal. And then Lind is able to finish it. And that's how fast it can be. Stockholm already 1-0 up. Crepon to Azola. Van Huntelrooy. Pau to Peterson. Ooh. Intercepted by Gerard. Ooh, Bryant. Gets it to McGlynn. Scream to Black. Some nice playing here to Unshark. McGlynn all the way free. He shoots, but he misses. But he's also offside. Okay. There was a big opportunity there. Peterson now. Crosses it. The Ali has a lot of space here, but no one with him. Bryant now. McGlynn making a run. The Ali too. McGlynn is all the way free. Gets a chance. And ooh, what a save from Mbach. McGlynn has been making incredible runs here. Really abusing that shadow striker position. Finding the space and just always being where he needs to be. Unfortunately, not able to finish the chances he has created for himself. You now have Munro. Gets it to McGlynn. Unshark. A lot of space here. Chance for a cross. Goes for a shot. Not the right decision, if you ask me. Really had some chance to find out a teammate there. Now a corner for Bryant. Gets stopped, but Munro is able to get the ball back. And that is indeed offside for Bryant. As we move into the final couple minutes of this first half, it's been an exciting affair. Really strong start from Stockholm, but Port Royal definitely no slacks here too, no slouches. Scream! To Munro, to Bryant. We have Eriksson. 3 minutes of extra time. Is either of these teams able to do anything in these final moments of the game? Getting the ball around really good. The Ali now with a chance. Oh, and another great save from Mbach. Really saving Stockholm here twice already in this game. Incredible performance so far, but Black now with a corner and another great save from Mbach. Unbelievable. Put this guy in a team right now. It's the reincarnation of Gianluigi Buffon. And another corner now. Black. And finally, Stockholm was able to get the ball away. Having been saved on multiple occasions by Mbach. Win now takes the ball all the way across the field. And oh no, it's unbelievable. You cannot script this. From some amazing saves. All the way on the other side of the field. Win takes the ball the entire length of the field. The player manager shoots it against, I think, Unshark. Yeah, who own goals it. That is incredible. A little luck necessary. A little luck required. But in the end, that is just some beautiful play from Mo having all the saves, and then Rich, the tactical mastermind, obviously calculated shooting that ball against the opponent. Has to be. And with that, we have Stockholm 2-0 up against Port Vale. Even though we're very early in the season, it does appear that Stockholm is the team to beat. Stockholm seems to be just playing well all over the pitch, both matches so far. There's still a half to go this half. Maybe Port Royal can... Did I just say Port Vale? I just remembered. Or did I say Port Royal? I've been ruined by that one article that called it Port Vale. But yeah, Stockholm does look like the team to beat in this academy season, unless Port Royal indeed has something to say about it in the second half. That busted now. Gets the win. Crossed in. Pauw. Van Huntelrooy. And oh, there it is. Of course, Van Huntelrooy gets his little goal. A real striker. Finishes that beautifully. And it is starting to become an issue for Port Royal here. Because this could get ugly. Huntelrooy. A real striker's goal there. Just in the 16-yard box. Finishing that perfectly. Yeah, it does not appear like Port Royal is going to be able to get this back. Although, interestingly, they do have more XG than Stockholm has. And more possession. So it's really just been Stockholm just being super, super clinical here. Port Royal really could have done more with their chances so far. But let's see if they maybe have something to say. A little goal for the honor here at the end. Interception by Pauw, very nicely done. Legend gets it back to Pauw. Pauw now with some space. Chance for a cross here. Doesn't get it. Does not get it, but Stockholm is able to regain possession once again. They have been passing the ball around like with precision. And now Legend has the ball. And oh, that was almost the fourth goal. As we go into the final 15 minutes of this game, it does appear to be a convincing Stockholm win here. As Pauw now has the pace here. Gets it to that bastard. Who does not have the pace to beat this man. But he does now with some nice dribbling. Oh, and Soderberg does not keep the ball. But Pauw, oh, Port Royal's unable to get the ball out. And Van Huntelrooy now. And it ends up to Van Huntelrooy. But it might be offside. But if this is a goal, this is once again such a striker goal. Let's see, I think it's offside. Yeah, indeed, it's disallowed. That would have been a nice one for the resume from Van Huntelrooy, but unfortunately, he is just offside too. Nice header though. And it appears to be... Ooh, there might be a little bit of action here left in the last couple minutes of this game. Enbach, some shout outs for Enbach. It could have been 3-3 honestly, with the saves he has made. But all in all, Stockholm, very synergistic team. The passing is good, the runs are good, everyone trusts each other. And Van Huntelrooy, once again, they're offside. They are playing on the edge of offside every single time. But once again, if that wasn't offside, Van Huntelrooy would have finished that 9 out of 10 times. It was a beautiful pass once again from that bastard. Nice cross. Yeah, Stockholm just seem incredible so far. It's unbelievable. This is only their second game playing together. Some of these instances look like prime Barcelona. And with that, the match ends, and Jack Powell is awarded the player of the match, but Mo, the goalkeeper with an 8.0 rating, definitely deserves some respect here. And realistically, I think the goal should have counted for Rich. It got counted as an own goal, but I think it was all calculated. So definitely a very good game from Stockholm. Port Royal wasn't bad, but it did appear to be levels to this game, and Port Royal appeared to be a level below Stockholm for now. But it's still early in the season. Anything can happen. Any of these teams, because there is still the chance of new players joining the academy, breathing life into your club. But as it currently stands, we have Stockholm number 1, Accra number 2, Jakarta number 3, Sydney number 4, Port Royal number 5, Atletico number 6, Istanbul number 7, and finally, I forgot the name of the last team. This has been MC Lumberjack. I hope everyone enjoyed my commentary, and I hope to see you some other day. Maybe in the minors, maybe in the majors, maybe in the academy again. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.